I'm Susan. I'm from Atlanta. Mine's been a little bit of an odyssey finding this. A friend told me about this nutritionist she was working with for a while, and I went to visit her. Her name was Renee, and worked with her a little bit, and then things were going pretty well, and when I fell off my wagon, I went back to see her again, and then she started telling me about this exercise called T-Tapp, and I said, well, I'm really happy with the gym workout I do, and I continued doing that. And then another point, I went back to her again, and then I said, well, maybe tell me a little more about that. So I started trying the T-Tapp, and I really loved it, and at 5'2", people who are short like me know that 5 pounds is like a lot. It's a whole size. On a tall person, it's like it's in your little finger. So Renee and I certainly commiserate about that. So I liked it enough and got in, and when I'm enthusiastic, I want to tell other people. So there's a group I'm involved with in Atlanta that has different study groups all throughout the year, and there'll be little one-shot things. Some of them are very serious, some of them are very fluffy. But I suggested we do a class, so she came to my house. I have this workout room, and we did the T-Tapp, and at least one of the women became a regular private client. And I was doing great, and then, like whoever said, I traveled, and I didn't do so well. And the next year came around, I said, let's do that class again, and we did it again. And then lo and behold, about a month or so after that, I had a very dumb skiing accident. I wasn't doing anything fancy, but something lost my attention, and I fell, and I have an artificial hip. And because of that, when I fell, bam, I have pelvic fractures, hairline pelvic fractures, several of them, because they say if you do it on one side, it hits the other side. Well, after 2 weeks of excruciating pain, they gave me a shot in my SI joint, and then I could get on my feet. And I called Renee, and I said, I'm not going to get fat laying here in bed. I can't drive. She came twice a week to my house. We did the workout. I went back to the orthopedist in a month, and he almost fell over. He said he has never seen a patient heal so fast in their life. And what was I doing? And he says he wants to find out more about this because he's my hip replacement doctor, and he wants to see about it with hip replacement patients. And I'd like to hook him up with Lanny to follow their study and see, and I think it would be so neat to have the orthopedic world, the traditional, that they take a long time to convince, hooked into this, because the rehabilitative is amazing. I'm going skiing in February for a week.